Three Amigos is a cult classic that combines slapstick comedy, Western parody, and an unforgettable cast. Directed by John Landis, the 1986 film stars Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short as out-of-work silent film stars who accidentally become heroes in a small Mexican village. But behind the laughs and iconic moments lie some fascinating tidbits about the making of the movie. Here are 20 things you never knew about Three Amigos. The original casting was wildly different. Believe it or not, the original cast was supposed to include Steve Martin, Dan Aykroyd, and John Belushi. However, scheduling conflicts and Belushi's untimely passing led to Chevy Chase and Martin Short joining the project. This casting reshuffle brought a different comedic dynamic to the film, with Martin Short making his feature film debut in the process. The chemistry between the final trio became a key ingredient in the film's success, as their distinct comedic styles balanced each other perfectly. A script by comedy legends. The screenplay was co-written by Steve Martin, Lorne Michaels, creator of Saturday Night Live, and Randy Newman. Yes, that Randy Newman, the legendary songwriter behind Toy Story classics. Randy Newman also wrote the film's memorable songs, including My Little Buttercup, which remains a standout comedic moment. His songwriting expertise added an extra layer of charm to the movie, blending humor with catchy tunes. The film was almost animated. Initially, Three Amigos was conceived as an animated feature. The idea was scrapped in favor of a live-action film, but remnants of its animated origins can be seen in the exaggerated, cartoonish humor. This shift allowed the actors' physical comedy to shine, adding to the movie's charm. The decision to go live-action gave the film a timeless quality that might not have translated as effectively in animation. A real-life bandit inspired El Guapo. The character of El Guapo, played by Alfonso Arau, was inspired by real Mexican bandits from the early 20th century. His over-the-top persona, however, is pure parody. Alfonso Arau's performance added depth and hilarity to the villainous role, making El Guapo both menacing and ridiculous. His interactions with his gang, particularly Jeef, became some of the movie's funniest moments. Chevy Chase and John Landis clashed on set. Chevy Chase's reputation for being difficult to work with surfaced during the production. He and director John Landis reportedly butted heads over creative differences. Despite the tension, Chase's comedic timing and deadpan delivery brought many laughs to the film. His contributions, though sometimes controversial, helped shape the tone of the movie. Martin Short was a newcomer. While Steve Martin and Chevy Chase were established stars, marked Martin Short's first major film role. His portrayal of Ned Nederlander showcased his knack for physical comedy and quirky charm. Short's performance hinted at the successful film and TV career he would go on to build. His endearing awkwardness balanced the more confident personas of his co-stars. The sweater gag was improvised. In the scene where Ned pulls a sweater from his gun holster, the gag was entirely improvised by Martin Short. It's one of the many small moments that highlight the actor's comedic creativity. This unscripted bit became one of the film's funniest surprises. It's a testament to the quick wit and improvisational skills of the cast. The Singing Bush features a famous voice. The Singing Bush, one of the film's most absurd elements, features the voice of Randy Newman himself. Newman's whimsical contribution added to the surreal humor of the scene. This cameo is a hidden gem that fans continue to appreciate. It adds an extra layer of fun for those familiar with Newman's musical talents. Real locations, real challenges. The movie was filmed in various locations in Arizona and California. The desert scenes, while visually stunning, presented challenges due to extreme heat and logistical difficulties. The harsh conditions added authenticity to the film's setting, enhancing its Western vibe. The breathtaking landscapes became a character of their own, grounding the film's comedy in a vividly real world. The Amigos dance took weeks to perfect. The synchronized dance performed by the Amigos was meticulously choreographed and required weeks of rehearsal. Steve Martin, a trained dancer, helped coach his co-stars. The result is one of the film's most iconic and hilarious sequences. The combination of absurdity and precision in the dance continues to delight audiences. An homage to silent films. The film's opening sequence, featuring the Amigos in a silent film, is a loving tribute to early Hollywood. The exaggerated acting style and intertitles perfectly capture the spirit of the era. This nod to cinema history adds depth to the movie's comedic premise. It sets the tone for the blend of homage and parody that defines the film. Steve Martin's reel rope skills. Steve Martin's impressive lasso tricks in the film are no camera trickery. Martin learned the skill during his early days as a performer at Disneyland. This talent added authenticity to his role and impressed audiences. His smooth handling of the rope added a unique flair to his character. A box office disappointment. Despite its enduring popularity, Three Amigos was not a box office hit. It grossed $39.2 million against a budget of $25 million, making it a modest performer. However, the film's home video success and cult following cemented its legacy. Over the years, it has gained a loyal fan base and continues to attract new viewers. Plethora became a catchphrase. El Guapo's use of the words plethora in a humorous exchange became a fan-favorite line. It's now a widely quoted part of the movie. The scene showcases the film's clever wordplay and comedic timing. It's one of many moments that highlights the script's unique humor. Hidden Disney connection. The Amigos costumes were designed by Edith Head, a legendary Hollywood costume designer. Head also worked on several Disney films, connecting the Amigos style to classic cinematic traditions. The colorful outfits are now iconic symbols of the movie. They perfectly balance the parody and homage elements of the film. The invisible swordsman scene was ad-libbed. The absurdity of the invisible swordsman scene came from the actors' improvisation. Their reactions to the death of an invisible character are priceless. This moment exemplifies the film's blend of physical comedy and absurd humor. It remains a fan favorite for its sheer ridiculousness. Chevy Chase's lip balm gag was unscripted. Chevy Chase's deadpan application of lip balm during a tense moment was not in the script. His improvisation added an extra layer of absurdity to the scene. The subtle humor in this gag is a testament to Chase's comedic instincts. It's a small but memorable detail that adds to the film's charm. John Landis' legal troubles affected filming. During the production of Three Amigos, director John Landis was embroiled in legal issues related to the Twilight Zone movie incident. This added tension to the set. Despite the challenges, Landis delivered a film that remains a comedic gem. His direction balanced the film's humor and heart, creating a timeless classic. Randy Newman was nominated for an Oscar. The song The Ballad of the Three Amigos earned Randy Newman an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song. Although he didn't win, the nomination highlighted the film's musical strengths. Newman's contributions elevated the movie's comedic and musical appeal. His work added a unique charm that continues to resonate with fans. A sequel was planned, but never made. Plans for a sequel to Three Amigos were discussed, but never came to fruition. The idea of revisiting the characters remains a tantalizing what-if for fans. The enduring popularity of the original keeps audiences hoping for a reunion. The movie's legacy endures as a testament to its unique humor and unforgettable characters.